Let's get to this really quick. President Trump just responding to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, writing this on Truth Social, quote, "Please explain to Governor Trudeau of Canada that when he puts on a retaliatory tariff on the U.S., our reciprocal tariff will immediately increase by a like amount." Harris, the fight began on your show with Trudeau, and it doesn't seem like Trump's backing down.
Well, look, I mean, he's not President Trump. He is a prime minister of a neighboring country on its way out, on his way out. And I don't think he gamed out the things that he said and the effect that it could potentially have on the Canadian people. He made a selfish move today, and he called the president of the United States dumb. So, look, or his actions dumb. It effectively is the same thing, the way he put it. So, look, I mean, this is not going to lift Canada's position at all, and it just makes the art of the deal much more difficult for Trudeau on behalf of his country, and he's running out of time. So we're dealing with him now. In 30 days, the process, or less than 30 days by the end of this month, begins to replace him per his exit announcement about a month and a half ago. So then we're going to be dealing with somebody else. I mean, if he really wants, he has nothing to lose. I put this out there, but I think, you know, he's legacy leadership in that country. He is marring the name Trudeau for times to come. He needs to Zelensky this. Either get on your X, pick up the phone, and say, look, here's what I meant, and clean it up on aisle 7. We'll see if it happens.
You know, and Sandra, as we think about this, you know, I just think back to first term and some of the headlines like Politico, Trump drops tariff threat on Mexico after migration deal is reached. And we remember the USMCA, the impetus for that was a tariff threat. And you end up getting this trade deal. So a lot of times with Trump, he's taking these moves, he's making these moves, and you wonder if it's pursuant to something that comes on the horizon. But you have to have another leader on the other side willing to concede. And with Trudeau, he doesn't have a lot to lose on his way out the door.
Well, remember, he's ginned up a lot of support for this by saying we're not going to be taken advantage of it anymore. And if he sticks to that message, he'll continue to get support for this. This is obviously playing out in a very public way. I was just taking a peek at the markets to see if there was a reaction to the president's response. And if anything, the markets have come off of their lows.
Oh, look at that.
Right?
Yeah,
So, I mean, this is fascinating to see this play out in such a public way.
How do investors see this?
Uncertainty, you know? I don't think you can look at the market and just say that it's saying it doesn't like the tariffs or it loves the tariffs because the market's up one day or down one day. Just uncertainty, investors cannot stand. And so markets will go down if they don't know what's happening next. And perhaps that's what we're seeing right now.
Some certainty maybe Canada will call.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we will all wait with bated breath to see what happens next. This is all playing out rather dramatically ahead of tonight's joint address to Congress.